Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we are talking about your May predictions 2025, or rather, what are you manifesting for this May 2025. Keep in mind to only take what resonates with you when it comes down to this pick a card reading, and at the end of the day, you are the creator of your own reality. Tarot cards are only there as a snapshot of the present moment and where you are going according to the thoughts that you're having and the belief systems that you're having in the present moments, and especially your state of consciousness. But the cards are only a guidance. You can always change your future, and the future cannot and will never be set in stone because it depends on your creation, as you are the creator of your own reality. To know more about all of these topics, you can head on to my other channel called Leia, where I explain everything about esotericism, manifestation, and so much more. But if you're interested in pick a card readings, remember to subscribe and hit the ring bell button so you always get notified on when I'm posting this pick a card readings. And for private readings, my link is down below. Also, if you want extra weekly videos, they are on my Patreon. Yes, they do include extra pick a card readings. And for those of you guys who are on Patreon for more than a month, you can obtain a 20% discount on all my readings. You just have to message me on Patreon for that. Now, let's get started with today's pick a card reading. I'm going to put on the screen the cards and the symbols for you to select. Obviously, as I'm talking, pause the video when you need so you can meditate upon the cards and you can take your own sweet time to choose the right deck that resonates with you and that is calling you at this time. The timestamps are going to be down below, so you can, after you have chose one of your cards, you can click on the timestamps and go directly to your reading. So I'll see you there. Hello pile number one and welcome to your reading. In case you don't know me, hi, my name is Neya. Private readings are down below, and yes, my style is very straightforward. I don't like to talk a lot about the same cards, so let's get started. In today's pick a card reading, like I said before, we are talking about your May predictions 2025. What are you manifesting? What is the energy for this 2025 May? And so yeah, I'm gonna shuffle the deck in front of you because that's how I was feeling today, and I already selected one oracle card for you to clarify the reading, but I didn't see it. I just selected it. It's here on the table, and it's the one that you have selected as well through the timestamps choice. So let's get started. I am seeing number 3, so spirit guides and angel are calling you right now, pile number 3, to connect back to your creativity. Maybe there was a project that they're saying that you had left behind and you thought, oh, I'm going to leave this project behind for good, and you didn't do it for years. But actually what spirit guides is saying is that you're extremely talented, and somehow, some way in May, you're going to be presented with the option to revive this project, and spirit is saying you should say yes to that. So if this resonates, take it and do it. Do it as it is advised, because it might lead to something, they say, money-wise unexpected. Because why it is unexpected? Because you thought that this project was a long time gone and it was never going to produce any financial independence. But it's not true. You never know in life. So let's see what are the cards right now. Why they always, like, I have a big table, they always have to fall on the floor, like systematically, every single reading. Okay, so we got the angel card, and I told you. Sometimes it's like you don't even need the cards, but seriously, we have the temperance card, which is like an angelic protection, an angelic card. Yes, the temperance also means patience and divine timing, if you believe in divine timing, or just more than divine timing. It's like when things have to happen at the right time for all the puzzles to get connected. That's how I see the temperance card. It talks about healing as well. Those are the general meanings that any tarot reader will tell you, but in you specifically, because I don't care. Like, the cards have meanings, yes. The cards have archetypes, yes. But I'm a channeler. I don't care. I see the cards, I hear what spirit is saying, and I tell you right back, right? So that's why you get very straightforward readings with me. The temperance card for you, pile number 1, is about angelic protection. So if you have felt in your life that things sometimes happen synchronistically. Sometimes, I don't know, you're crossing the road and a car was almost hit you and it didn't, or someone saved you and you're like, oh my God, I have such a protection above my head. It's because you do. There is an angel, like a big one, or even an archangel protecting you. So for example, if you've been praying or if you've been working with the archangels, is working, they're there, but especially one is protecting you. I don't know which one it is, you know, they told me not to say it on camera. So I'm going to respect that. And with the Temperance card, I told you, it's about something that you thought was dead in terms of a project that is going to be it's going to be presented back to you. And there is a reason for that. Like usually when archangels give protection to an individual, I'm not saying that an individual is more special than another, but it is because their true will, which is a magic concept that I will talk about it on my other channel, but your true will, your alignment, your purpose, call it however you want, is connected with giving either a larger message or helping people like on a larger scale. Otherwise, I mean, we are all protected. I am of the belief that we all have a guardian angel. But when you have like a strong one, like an archangel or something like that, is because you need that extra protection in order to spread your message to a larger crowd. I don't know who you are, but that's what you need to hear. And there is a project that, like I said, you thought was dead. They want to present to you back because they say people need to hear your voice. Why I'm also saying that is because we have the Knight of Cups. So like I said, the Knight of Cups is about an offer that comes your way in the month of May. So when it comes down to what are you manifesting, if you have been manifesting a new job, a new career, a new opportunity, a new offer, or a revival of something, that is definitely happening in May 2025. The Knight of Cups could also potentially indicate like a new lover coming to you. If you have been manifesting love, like love coming your way, but we're going to do a separate parenthesis for that. At the moment, what I'm genuinely seeing is that, like I said, there is a new opportunity being presented to you, and this is the right time to get it. So for example, Spirit is saying, if you had an old project that didn't work out for whatever reason, it wasn't because you are not talented enough, or let's say your art project, your musical project wasn't good enough, but it's because it wasn't the right timing. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say because I see many pathways in front of you. So it's hard to say why it wasn't the right time. But Spirit is saying trust that it wasn't the right time. And maybe it has to do with your own personal awareness. Like sometimes when you are a creator of any kind, you think you are creating your best piece of work in that past moment, but actually you needed to go through life experiences in order to have a different awareness. And then you look back and you're like, oh my God, my art was so immature. I wish I did it better. And that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting for you, pile number one. It's like, this is the perfect time because your awareness is completely different. And now you can really present the message that you were intended to present all the way along, but better. Doesn't make any sense. I hope this is resonating. Let me get other cards just to clarify these two cards and the message. And then we're going to talk about love just a second. For May 2025, pile number one. Wow. Yeah, I see that pile number one, you're going to sign a contract in May, specifically 2025. Yes, this card could also talk about love, and that's why I want to do a different parenthesis about love. But let's focus on career for just a second, or like life in general. With the Four of Wands, there is this opportunity because look, there is the patience that you have to have and certain level of awareness and healing that was required, and the spirit guide, the archangel protecting you and guiding you. Then there is the revival of this project and an opportunity that comes your way that is extremely important and strong. And then after that, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about celebration, parties. But for me, this Four of Wands represents the home and building solid foundations. And so for me, me, this is about signing a contract, a very auspicious and abundant one. And why I'm saying that is because you also have the Six of Wands, which speaks about public recognition. Every single time that I'm seeing the Six of Wands, I think about the 10,000 astrology. So the way people perceive you and how your career impacts not only other people, but it's like the way your talent is received. And I think that you're going to be recognized for whatever it is that you have been doing in ways that you have never been before, maybe unfairly. But this is the time to get success, and this is the time to get recognized and to sign that contract that maybe you were manifesting, or deep down subconsciously, pile number one, you always have wanted to sign. Yes, it could also indicate for those of you who want to, I wouldn't necessarily say relocate, but want to sign contracts about home and property. With the Four of Wands, definitely that could be like an offer. So if you're selling your house, you're going to get an offer straight away. If you are acquiring a home, that means that the contract is going to be extremely good. Like you're not buying something that later on down the line you're going to regret, or that has foundational problems or building problems, stuff like that. No, this is very, considering that there is also the Temperance card, this is divinely guided. There is happiness in the home, there is success, there is a good investment coming on the horizon. So obviously each and every one of you are gonna have like a different it's gonna play out differently depending on your situation, but these are some of the themes that I'm seeing for you, pile number one. Now, before we look at your oracle cards that I just have in front of me, let's look at love, because with the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, for those of you guys who are manifesting a specific person, it might be May that this person pops up again with a text message or even an offer for dating back or rekindle your connection. With the, again, Knight of Cups, it seems that they find you more attractive than ever before with the Six of Wands. But I see mostly for those of you guys, for pile number one, that there is a commitment on the horizon. So if you are in an already existing relationship, or you wanted to rekindle something with somebody, I feel that this is the time when you guys are going to be stronger than ever and united as you have never been before. You're going to recognize each other's need, and you are going to build a home for yourself, for both of you. Building a home is not just necessarily like materialistically speaking, like a house, but it could be just like the place where you guys belong to one another. And so in May, there is the opportunity, pile number one, to really rekindle any connection on a deeper level and to have a higher level of commitment with your special person or with the future person that you're going to meet. Let's get more precise with the Angel of Romance Oracle deck. If you have been manifesting somebody that you don't know at all, this person has blue eyes. That's what Spirit is saying. So that might be a sign for you to recognize them. Maybe something that you wanted or manifested or are manifesting. Let's see what I need to know about love for pile number one. The engagement card wanted to pop up, but let's put it back. I told you you're manifesting a higher level of commitment. Then we have let go of control issues. There is really nothing that you have to do right now. Pile number one. If you have been consciously manifesting, apologize for that. If you have been consciously manifesting, doing affirmation, visualization, spells, or any technique, Spirit is saying over here, you don't need to do anything anymore. Actually, the more you will release control and allow the situation to perform naturally, the more you're going to be able to stay in the present moment and see this person and recognize them. So just don't do anything. It's coming your way. You don't need to apply any effort to manifest love. And honestly, it is a huge limiting belief, isn't it? That we have to apply effort. We have to do tons of technique in order to deserve to be loved or seen by someone. It's ludicrous. You don't. I mean, I think the best thing that you can do when it comes down to manifesting love, yes, is doing the love list to be clear about what you want, but then cultivate especially your self-concept. Like, it's just ludicrous. It's crazy to think that you have to apply effort in order to be seen, in order to be loved. Like, love should come freely. is unconditional. Like, you love your friends unconditionally. You didn't apply effort, I hope, if you have best friends or things like that. And the same should be for meeting your divine partner. You should just ask for it, have faith that it's coming, and have faith that definitely there is someone for you out there that is going to love you just the way you are. And no, it's not just a cheesy sentence for romantic movies. That's the way you should be, and that's the way it is, really. Let's see any other cards. You have the heart-to-heart conversation and forgiving and learning. I think for the majority of you, pile number 1, you're manifesting a specific person. So I'm telling you, in the month of May, this person is coming back. You don't have to do anything anymore. Let go of control, like I said. I see that you guys are going to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and there is going to be the opportunity to forgive one another and finally let go of the old story and whatever, I wouldn't say anger, but whatever resentment was there due to past mistakes is going to be finally healed. There is a manifestation over here for you, pile number 1, of really not only healing from the past problems that you guys had, but really joining together to make a home. So that is great. That's a great omen for happy, healthy relationships in the month of May 2025. Let's see your oracle card. Beautiful. You have the dragon tree and number 8. So number 8 is the symbol of infinity as well. Number 8 could symbolize abundance and money coming your way, as well as people coming from the past or past lives, or you manifesting, like I said, someone special that you already know coming back together. I mean, the dragon, I have them right here, is such a powerful symbol. I honestly believe they really existed, but besides whether you believe they existed or not, the dragon is such a powerful metaphor for me of the power of the subconscious mind. It's been used in magic as well as a metaphor of, well, many angels, but let's put it this way, and non-really good angels, but because it is a powerful symbol. The dragon, it's about your own empowerment, your own personality, is you creating your reality. I mean, you can burn bridges down with the fire of a dragon, or you can fly to the place that you want. And for me, that is the strongest metaphor that I see here for you guys. The dragon energy is telling you to be strong, to be confident, to know that this is your time to shine, and that yes, you can manifest that beautiful dream that you have in your heart. Yes, you can do it. You were always able to do it, but now more than ever, you have the awareness to make it happen because you know how to be strong and confident. Many believe that the dragons are actually the symbol of the power of the earth itself. So use magic, use natural magic if you're able to attract or manifest what you want, because you are extremely powerful, and the dragon is with you now, is awakened with you now, is protecting you now. That will remind me of Archangel Michael, kind of, because he defeats the dragon. So that could be an archangel, but I'm not sure 100%. So also look into the symbol and the meaning of dragon energy so you totally understand this message and fit it more personally into your life. So yeah, this is what I see for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated and made sense. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you very soon with another pick a card readings. And for private readings, I'll see you soon as well on my Ko-Fi shop. Bye! Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. The first thing that I have to tell you is that it is 11/11. So if this is something that you have been seeing for a while, there is a reason for it. So pile number 2, that's the first thing you gotta see. 11/11. The doors are opening up for you, and Spirit is also saying, finally. You had some blockages, and this is even before I'm starting the reading, but you had some blockages going on your way where it was shut, door shut for your career, door shut, your health problems, maybe a lot of blockages, and they are all getting cleared out now in the month of May 2025. So as you can see, my readings are pretty straightforward, so let's get started. I have selected an oracle card here for you. We're gonna look at last, and then let's start with shuffling the tarot. So let's see what's up for you, May 2025, pile number 2. They keep saying this thing like the door is open. The door is open. Maybe you had loads of blockages. We have the Queen of Wands as your first card. Interesting. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I hope you can see the card. Then we also have the King of Wands, actually. So the King and the Queen of Wands, a perfect match. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Don't get overwhelmed by the amount of opportunities that are about to come in the month of May 2025. If you have been manifesting love, well, I am seeing that you're manifesting your match literally to come in the month of May. This is somebody that is just your perfect divine match. So the divine match could play out in many different ways. You guys could be opposite and therefore compensate one another. In this case, you're not opposite. You come from the same realm. You come from the same world. So for example, even stupid things like you like to eat the same things. You are telepathic with one another. You anticipate each other's thoughts. You're both passionate. You're both creative. You both love to travel. Yeah, you guys are such a match because you match in so many things that are either silly or what people will consider superficial, and the more profound values that you guys have are also shared. So you're like a power couple. If you are already in an existing relationship, pile number 2, this is your omen that May is going to be a very fiery month for both of you, where you guys are going to hit success. So I'm seeing the Queen, whoever plays out the Queen of Wands, you're going to achieve some success in your personal areas. And the King is also going to achieve success in its own area. And together, you're going to join assets and you're going to become stronger. This doesn't just have to be like assets, meaning financially, but it could be just talents and dreams and things that together become more powerful. Now, with the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, pile number 2, this indicates don't get overwhelmed in the month of May, because it seems like you had a lot of wish and dreams and desires and things that you were manifesting, and all of a sudden in May a lot of things are starting to move. And so yeah, there is the potential to get overwhelmed. There is the potential in May for indecision, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, what to choose. Choose wisely. And how do you choose wisely? You choose wisely by understanding your true will, which is something that I want to talk about on my other channel, Nia. It's the building blocks, the foundation of any manifestation and any powerful magic. Oftentimes people believe that magic or manifestation boils down to the most powerful technique or candles or whatever it is that you're using, but actually the most powerful magic boils down to your true essence, to your true will. Will is not egoic desires. You can have many desires. Yes, you can manifest all of them, but not all of them are connected to your higher self. Not all of them are connected to your soul unique blueprint. To find your true will, it means to find your own true nature, besides the limits of society, besides the programs of the matrix. Above all of them, there is just true will. And your true will leads to true desires that lead to your greater mission in life and your greatest happiness. And it is all different from each other. It is all personal. We're all unique. We're all stars in that sense. Comment down below if you know what philosophy I'm drawing upon. If you know, you know. But yeah, so don't get overwhelmed in the month of May, because there is a lot of options that will be presented to you. Pile number 2, focus on these lessons of true will. You're gonna know which path is the best for you, or both of you, because over here I'm seeing a couple. When you focus on who you truly are, it's not about what you truly want necessarily, or even need. Oftentimes people like to say, oh, you need this, go for what you need. It's not. Leave those advices aside. They don't help you, because who determines the needs of people? Society, programming? No. It's about you, who you really are, the true essence of you, and who you really are reflects in what you truly want. But it don't start with what you want. Start with who you are. That's how you find your true will, your true nature. Listen to your inner self. Listen to your own intuition. That's where it is. And when you listen to that, the road, the choices, the things to do, they come naturally. They come without effort because you are in alignment. Manifestation becomes fast because you're in alignment. That is all there is to it, really. So let's see a little bit more. Ooh, there is also money coming in. We have, or an offer. Okay, wow. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So there is some generosity. This could be an inheritance, somebody finding you and offering you a job or a career or a promotion. This could be money manifested in many, many ways, but this will come in the form of like an offer, of a generous offer. So could be anything, really. It could be anything because you have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about a lot of people offering you something, a lot of opportunities you have to choose from. But there is money, there is abundance coming in. So pile number 2, if you have been worried about money or the way it's gonna come to you, God's way are mysterious, and that's what I can say in the month of May. There is a sum of money that is coming in a mysterious way. That's why I'm thinking about like an inheritance. Everybody always laughs when you hear this example. It's like, oh, a mysterious uncle in the middle of Kentucky, I don't know, or in the middle of nowhere has left you with a fortune. I know it's rare that those things could happen, definitely, but those stories exist for a reason because they did happen. Money can come in mysterious ways. That's all I'm going to say. And the reason why I'm saying mysterious ways, pile number 2, is because we also have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man for me is it's an omen. It's like a message that is telling you, don't try to dig too deeply how the money is going to come to you. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to figure it out exactly how you're going to get promoted, for example. Don't try to figure it out exactly how love comes to you. Don't try to figure it out exactly what path you're going to take. It's the opposite lesson. It's about having faith, letting go on the how, not on the desires, but letting go on how things can come to you, and therefore opening up to the mysterious ways in which they can enter you. Literally, I have a success stories. I posted on my other channel where I say I manifested out of thin air 10,000 euros years ago now, but it did happen. They appeared out of nowhere, and every single time I say this, anyone, even in the comment section, they're like, no, that's not true. It cannot be possible. And they start saying all the reasons why it's not going to be possible. But see, it's only like, we don't know how this reality is really constructed. We really don't know. And how can you be so sure that something cannot happen? Right? It's like, sometimes it feels like people, they are so convinced that this is how reality works, but I wonder who gave them that conviction, because I don't see scientists being that convinced that a reality is so solid. I don't see religious people, but maybe some religious people are very convinced, but I don't see God coming into the world like physically and say this is exactly how it worked. And if we want to believe that Jesus was the Son of God, because some of you are going to say that, but what about Jesus? But Jesus proved that this world was a matrix through his miracles. He made appear, if I'm correct, bread or fishes or something like that out of thin air. So wouldn't that be already a proof that indeed things can appear from thin air, religiously speaking? How can you deny that if you believe in Jesus, for example? And that's just an example, right? Am I making any sense? So try to go over the limitations, pile number 2, of your mind, saying this cannot happen in this way. The reality is you don't know. All you know, pile number 2, is what you have seen. I'm gonna repeat it for you. All you know is what you have seen. The premises of the past, that is your experience. That is all you truly know. That is what you truly have experienced. But the truth is, you don't know what is going to come next. You just simply don't know. So the advice from Spirit, pile number 2, is to stay open, to the unexpected, but because when you do stay open, you sit in the state of conscious of like anything can come my way in any way, and money in this specific case will come in a mysterious way. That's my prediction for you in the month of May. Now, this is what I am seeing for you. Now, let's see what is your oracle card that I have selected. The dandelion, number 7. Definitely there is some number 7 is a very mysterious number. It talks about a spirit. It talks about the higher realms and connecting with your higher self. It talks about the spiritual path in general. And people who have, for example, a soul number 7 or a life path number 7 in numerology, they are people who are very hard to figure it out. They remind me of the sign of Pisces, for example, and they're hard to figure it out because they're always changing. They're always discovering things within themselves, and it's hard even for them to know who they are. So like I said, I feel for you, pile number 2, the message is always the same. Be open to the mysterious ways in which you can get what you want, because it's done. That's what they're saying. It is already done. You're heading there, but just be open, because the way you're going to get it, it's very, very, you can't predict it. You can't expect it. It's going to be different than what you have ever hoped or imagined. That's very interesting. Also, the dandelion does represent a good fortune and success coming your way. And specifically from this card, you are asked to look at the dandelion. And what are you focusing upon the most? Are you focusing upon the head, the flower, the leaves, the roots? That could indicate even more, because, for example, if you focus on the roots, it might indicate that you're just starting to build a foundation of a very successful business in the month of May 2025. If you've been focusing on the leaves, it means that your business and your success is branching out to potential partners or more clients and more opportunities, like we were saying before. If you're focusing on the head, we do have the spirit of the lion right here with you, indicating that you are achieving a place of authority in the month of May 2025, and people will now listen to you and will be more open to take you seriously. So depending on case by case and what you were focusing upon when you were just looking at the card, that is your message. This is all that I have for you today, pile number 2 for the month of May 2025. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you very soon on Ko-Fi here and on my other channel, Naya. And now I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see together what is your May prediction 2025. What are you manifesting? So I already selected an oracle card for you that we are going to look at last. But now let's focus on what the tarot have to tell you. Yes, my readings are pretty straightforward. So let's get started. Let's see for pile number 3. What are they manifesting? What is the prediction for May 2025? I am seeing number 1, so you're solidifying pile number 3, a leadership place, a role of leadership. This could be you are a solo business, you have your own company, or within an existing company when it comes down to work, or in your field, in your niche, you're solidifying a leadership role. In the month of May. And with that, obviously, the King of Pentacles had to show up. I mean, that's exactly it, isn't it? There is abundance, but this abundance is the result of your hard work, is the result of you taking a leadership role in your company, in your own business. So yes, it is money, but I feel that you're going to utilize this money to reinvest them in your business. And so it kind of fuels itself to grow larger and larger, because that could be the goal with the King of Pentacles. Generally speaking, for you, pile number 3, the month of May 2025 looks solid when it comes down to your finances. But not only that, with your place in the world, you feel strong, you feel you know who you are, you feel you have already built a solid foundation, and this is just the time to enjoy them fully. Then let's see what other cards. Yes, the King of Pentacles, for those of you guys who are interested in love, could symbolize a man, a very well-off, financially speaking, man that comes your way. This could be a Taurus, or if it is already present in your life, I see them taking care of you financially. That could be, you guys are many, but the more specific message, to be frank, that I'm seeing for you, pile number 3, is you have built that. You are the King of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. And it seems to me that you're also the Magician and the Hermit at the same time. So you could be into witchcraft, you could be into magic, you could be into manifestation, like this abundance that is coming your way in the month of May, or this solidity or this leadership role could be in the niche of manifestation in and of itself, or it could be that you are mastering the law at this time, and in the month of May, seeing the results, you're going to feel extremely confident that you can create your future however you want. Now, this came with a little bit of a price and isolation. I feel that you have let go of a lot of negativity, people that weren't serving you or pushing you down. You know, sometimes being a leader comes with loneliness, comes with challenges, comes with not everybody is going to understand you. But it feels to me, pile number 3, that this is worth it for you. Also, with the Hermit card, it is the end of the month of May, where you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to see the end of struggles, or you're going to have, like I said, a different awareness of the law. I feel in the month of May, you are just going to know that the abundance or the leadership role or everything that you're experiencing in the month of May wasn't a coincidence. You have earned it and you have purposely manifested it. And when you start living your life and you look back and you're like, I did this on purpose. This wasn't just like a random manifestation. I wanted this and now I got it. Then your confidence in manifestation becomes so strong, because you know that what you're living wasn't by accident, was done on purpose. And I'm seeing you achieving this awareness in the month of May 2025. Also, with the Hermit card and the Magician and the King of Pentacles, if you are interested in love in the month of May, you probably have manifested a specific person, or you've been manifesting love. With the Hermit card, there was challenges along the way. You felt alone, you felt nothing was happening, and you could never find the love of your life. But then you are going away from this isolation period in the month of May, and with the Magician, your manifestation is becoming stronger, and the King of Pentacles could be an omen of that Taurus coming in your life and being the representation of the person that you wanted to manifest. So that could definitely be. Let's get some more cards just to clarify. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Don't try not to get into a burnout, Spirit is saying, when it comes down to work and the way you use your resources, your energy. It's not necessary. Sometimes less is more. Nothing else. Nothing more, Spirit, for pile number 3. No. So let's use the Angel of Romance just to clarify about love then. About love for pile number 3. Magician, King of Pentacles. Oh, yep. They wanted to talk about love. So let's see. Wow, we have the past life relationship. So there is somebody coming from the past, or most likely from a past life. If you have been knowing this King of Pentacles, this Taurus that I'm seeing, the answer is yes. You guys have been together also in a past life. So there is a connection, a spiritual connection between the two of you. There is passion happening in the month of May 2025. You guys are going to be intimate with each other, and it's going to be really, really fiery. And then it's going also I feel with the magician, especially with you really understanding your power, with you really mastering the law, then there is you freeing yourself from limitation and taking control back of your life, pile number 3. So let's say that you manifest even a specific person. It might be that now that you're successful at it, yes, you're going to rekindle the passion, but you end up leaving this person and saying, you know what, now I know I can manifest it. I know that I can have better and stronger. And so you free yourself from this karmic relationship. I see this theme actually play out for the majority of you, but for some of you, this has to do with you freeing yourself from any sort of limitations, and really with the magician, understanding your power and understanding, oh my God, I manifested my success both emotionally, financially, and life-wise. Now the limit is only the sky and not even. There is no limit. I can do whatever it is that I want. And I see you really internalizing this awareness and this lesson and making it your own. Interesting. Let's see what is your oracle card. Your oracle card, beautiful, it's number 5. It's the Camellia. The Camellia is a card of joy and abundance, but especially is a card of you being in the right state of mind and enjoying what you have accomplished. So for me, the month of May is the epiphany of you being in that leadership role. You buying or renting the property that you have always wanted. You enjoying the money that you have manifested. You enjoying the relationship that you have manifested, or the specific person coming back. The Camellia is really about being grateful for what you have accomplished and a sense of home and security. So the month of May not only is, yes, you manifesting what is it that you want, but it's more you enjoying it, you being grateful for it, you having the knowledge that yes, it wasn't a coincidence, I made this happen, and if I can make this happen, then nothing is impossible. But most likely is you cultivating gratitude for what you have accomplished. I see you, pile number 3, in the month of May, you sitting in happiness and joy and in just calm and serenity, and looking back and being like, oh my God, look how much I have accomplished. I should be grateful. I should enjoy my home. I should enjoy my family. I should enjoy this relationship. Now, the only thing that I want to do is to stay in the present moment. That is you in the month of May 2025. You coming out of solitude, you coming out from loneliness and challenges and sitting on the throne of the King of Pentacles, being the CEO of your own company, of your own life, the director of your own movie, and enjoying the byproduct of that. That was a conscious choice, a manifestor conscious choice. All right, this is what I see for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading makes sense. I hope you like my straightforward style. I see you on this channel, on my Ko-Fi shop, on Patreon, and also on my other channel, Naya, for more videos and pick a card readings and tarot readings. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.